Hey you guys, it's Cracking Godsman here, and welcome to Divine's Season 5, Episode 1. The premiere for the new Divine season has finally dropped today at the top of the year for 2026. We're off to a great start here with this year. It's always a great year when we have more Vanguard anime to react to. This one's going to be a doozy. With me today, I've got the homie Noir to co-host. How's it hanging, man?
Pretty good. Overall, pretty good start to New Year for me, so I'm in a fairly optimistic mood for once.
Yeah, same here. Hopefully that's going to be maintained as we watch this season here. So this season is going to be kicking off after the Divine Deluxe arc, which was a very mixed bag overall, especially with season 4.
Mildly.
Yeah, you and I were basically the main two viewers on that watch along there. So I mean, obviously when it comes to having a conversation about it, you and I are always going to be the most in the know on it between the mod group here. But now that it's been so long, at least a few months, and now we're back into it, how optimistic are you now that we may finally be free from a tournament arc?
I have a little bit more hope because now the pacing isn't guaranteed to be ass, because part of the reason why I think the last couple seasons suffered so much was because they were trying to compile an entire tournament into 24 episodes basically. Which I guess for some people would say that's pretty generous, but for what they wanted to do, and for how many new characters they introduced and how many different character arcs they had going, they definitely did not have enough time for that one. But because this one doesn't have those set rounds, hopefully, I probably just jinxed it, but hopefully, the pacing shouldn't be horrible. And that's another thing. The last two, especially last season, everything was very predictable. Season 3 was good because it kept things up in the air. You actually had to take some guessing. With some intuition for narrative writing, you might be able to you can more or less figure out stuff. I figured out pretty early on Erica was getting the go ahead between Guy, Now, and her.
I mean, that three-way lottery. It was pretty clear it was going to be Etika. I mean, who honestly thought it was going to be Guy, right? Absolutely nobody. So that made sense, and I thought they were setting up for an Erica win at the end of it, and they didn't. So it was kind of lame there, but what you're saying there makes sense. It kind of goes to show that we have the opportunity for a clean slate, and not only that, but this slate introducing a lot of supernatural elements is really hype. It's been a while since Vanguard has gotten so whole hog into the supernatural, but now we've got this sort of Silent Hill mixed with Fate Lost Belt kind of plot line going on, and that is super interesting. I feel like they're gonna kind of go out of their element with this one, and they're taking a chance, but I think it's kind of a worthy chance here. Is there anything in particular that you're gonna be wanting to look forward to this season? Maybe any particular mythicious you're interested in? Although we've already solved Dradules, which would probably be the one you're most interested in. So fair point.
Yeah, the only thing I want is Bushi, please God, make the new bosses actually do something interesting. I do not.
Yeah, the Phantoms, right?
Do not do that again.
Do not a boring.
I'll be real. The Dragon Mythish, if you haven't seen it, prepare for disappointment. It's
don't explain the effect, of course. Yeah, don't explain the effect here for all the people who want to see an anime. But anyway,
when I saw Rifistor, I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't know how that helps Rezael, and I don't think you need it. But you know what? At least it does something new. It does something kind of interesting. I can buy it.
Yeah, it's a different win condition.
Dragil Mythish, I'm just like, okay, I'll not even try.
I want to make a joke about it, but the joke would spoil. But maybe I'll say it at some point. But so actually, since we're on the topic of the Mythicists and whatnot, right? I don't think either you and I really have any theories about what the Mythicists would do, especially because Chris Rain and Varga isn't exactly too much within our realm of expertise. So, and obviously, no one knows the heck Belclaire or whatever her name is going to do. So we don't know anything about that. But there is something that we can't. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's because the thing, it's ranged from really wildly, why is this even here creative for Rifistor to painfully predictable in Dragil. So I'm just like, we have two extreme conditions for how they design these cards. So I'm just like, well, I don't know. I don't forget.
Yeah, I feel like Vargas will be pretty strong and Chris Haynes will be fairly redundant. And that's my only theory about it.
What I'm expecting as well. I'm predicting now that the Crispray one is probably going to be like a second Rochelle. So basically, you use Rochelle and then use the other one. You get a 5-attack turn finally. That's my guess. For the Varga one, I actually have no idea. There's a lot of different avenues that can take. Because holy hell, that thing is so undersupported compared to every other Fated deck, basically.
Oh yeah, it is. It's so bad.
Except for Zorga. Zorga's the only one that's been like less supported.
Zorga still has a couple of things going for, like the new pomegranate thing and that multi-attacker for it from Drop Zone. So like Zorga actually did get like a couple of pretty relevant things by comparison. Varga is starving. You're right about that. One thing I guess about Varga would be everyone's talking about countercharge. I feel like you could even take it a step further. Yeah, like you could take it a step further than that even, but they shouldn't, because I feel like Varga's entire identity has been based around that it's a very aggressive deck that needs the CV choke in order to be held back by the opponent. What I think it actually needs is card advantage and a alternative win condition. So something more akin to Rifistor, where it's like if you know your Vanguard multi like burst isn't going to do it, at least you could do something with the rear guard Mythish as like a win condition. So maybe something like it's like a Dursi Glaive where it can't get retired and then like it has some like way to like guard break or whatever. So what you do is you go through your entire Varga turn, but you're actually not stacking a Varga. You're stacking on that Mythish, so it's a similar playline to what Rezael did. That's just one idea.
You know, I could see it doing a damage ping, because that's kind of been Dragon Empire's identity for a lot of their cards. Like Bob Saga did that, Mahar did that.
Yep.
I think that's actually the only two who've done that. But my point
is,
Alcalibra
does it too.
Alcalibra does that too for his Divine Skill. Yeah. So you know what? It's not unprecedented for there to be a damage ping. So you know what? I want to be fair, that is a little out there, so chances are Bushi won't do something like that, but a man can dream. So
you know how the damage ping probably would have been more viable is if they kept the 4 more damage restriction of Varga. Then that would have made a lot more sense, because you can force the agenda on that. That would have been like a dual faceted. See, wouldn't that be cool? But anyway, riffing on that aside, there is actually a kind of unit that we can theorize about though, which is the Phantoms. So we know we know of 2 confirmed Phantoms so far, which is Zorga Phantom for Brancate and then Magnolia Phantom for Lyrical Monasterio. So I don't think we really need to go into like what we think those are going to do until like those episodes come up. But are there any Phantom units that you would like to see from this series?
I kind of would like to see a Phantom Yugioh. That'd be kind of nice to see. Also, Yugioh is starving. Like Yugioh has not been. I don't think it's even been supported.
It's not a deck, dude.
Not anymore. Also, can you hear my dog barking? By the way?
No, I can't hear it. You're good.
I go. Sorry, we can cut that out. Anyway, Yugioh would be one that I'd be enthusiastic to see, because like it's a cool deck, but they kind of the gimmick's a little too one note. So I'm hoping like maybe like if it gets a different iteration, I might be able to get something a little spicier in there. I was about to say Flagberg, but I feel like Flagberg would be better if he just got an upgraded form, not a Phantome form.
A Flagberg Mask 2026, bro. The dream is here.
I mean, you never know.
They slap Mask on all these subpar units, bro. They're like Soliron, mask him up. Vanguard, mask him up, bro.
Actually, another Griffagilla would be kind of cool. I mean, it won't happen. I know it's not happening, but I wouldn't mind seeing like a full like a Phantome Vartex or something. That'd be kind of sick.
I feel like Griffagilla is the Phantom.
he kind of already is. But you know what? Like I said, a man can dream. A man can dream. I don't care how. Hey, we were talking about what we want. We didn't say how likely it was. I already know that one's not happening, but a man can dream.
Yeah, it can be the most crackhead thing ever. Like for instance, one of my top 2 demands is Keter Welstra, and he's a pope. He's a mad pope.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, instead of running a company, he runs a church, bro. We live in a theology.
Funny. Oh, that'd be funny.
Another one was Dragon Knight Youthberg. So he sort of like does a drag shift as his revolt form, and he has like a stigma against dragons, but he kind of like takes on the whole Attack on Titan mentality of in order to defeat monsters to become a monster yourself kind of thing. So that's like again really out there, but like it sounds wicked. So that'd be a cool one, right? Of course, people have been talking. Oh, sorry, go on. So.
I mean, speaking of, I know I'm not gonna spoil it in case you're somehow blessed enough to not know this, but like, given our antagonists, I could see like a Keter Sybilt, or maybe like some sort of like just a different take on Sybilt where his partner, he didn't go through a severe amount of trauma as a little baby.
Dark Rezael. States Rezael.
I mean, at that point, if we get Dark Rezael, I'm officially calling him a Digimon. I'm just like, that is a Digimon.
It's a Black War Greymon thing, yeah. And you know what, Starlight, our homie, would love it for him. I think he would like it now.
Probably. Oh, you haven't seen Frontier yet. You gotta watch Frontier, and you'll
watch Frontier.
Digimon.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know more about Digimon than I do. I'm on the road right now, but I haven't gotten.
Oh yeah, you're getting there. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, right? Like that's one. I mean, like, shoot. I even heard like I'm not gonna lie. Like you could do Dark. Like you could do Sybil. You could do Rezael. I mean, these are phantoms from alternate universes. So I guess if they were to take alternate universes, that one of the ideas would be like the Dark Rezael is coming from like an alternate universe. So like that would be like an alt of like Akina, like the one from where he died, but. Or I guess actually, you could have like a version of Blankfire, right? Like from that alternate universe. Although I don't know what the heck he would be, because he basically like did like avoid death on everything in a 3-mile radius. Yeah. Like, what does he become? Darker states? Like,
you saying that made me just think about my best idea. Levidras, but he's the protagonist.
Keter Levy, he's a Cosmo Dragon. Oh, there we go. Cosmo Levy would be pretty sick, dude. Dude, honestly though, like Cosmo Levy, I got a whole thing for it, right? Because it's like he's shining, so he has like these glittering stars. But then like that's the idea is that like he's almost got the Astroya thing, which actually an Astroya, man. Yeah.
Man.
Oh, that would be so good. Oh, can you imagine if she became a Genesis unit? Oh,
that'd be great. That'd be so sick. I mean, she already kind of plays like a Genesis unit, so that would be extremely fitting as it is.
Yeah, even like when people have been talking about like our V revival before, man, they're like, what would Astroya be? There's people even then have been talking about her as Genesis. It's just that apparent that it's like she's not even really a Dark States deck other than by technicality. So that's anyway. Yeah, like there's a lot of ways to go with it, right? So like I'm really excited for that aspect, just to kind of like I guess it's the fanfare of it, right? But I am also excited because I do like horror as a genre, and I do like a psychological horror, and it feels like this might be the closest we're going to get to that with the season. So
yeah, possibly.
If they lean into it more, Red Moon, fiction versus fact, and having to slowly succumb, especially if they start like playing with their minds and they start whipping out phantom fighters that are actually like near and dear to people's hearts or whatever, and that actually like imagine if Etika was a part of this, but then like that Akina from that alternate future I'm talking about was there. Or shoot, I mean, they wouldn't do a whole face yourself thing, right? But like, or like Erika fights a Suo from alternate future. But like,
I mean, to be fair, they already did a face yourself. They already did a face yourself versus Erika anyway.
Plays the P4 battle theme. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of potential there, and a lot of the potential's kind of been documented on this bingo, right? Yeah. So we got ourselves bingo, as with every other season that we've done thus far. Ever since we started the bingo thing, right? So you got a lot of charming options, such as Gab's Spider-Man meme, Vase Best Boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get
it. Donji Bruce returns somehow.
Okay.
And then we've also got Akina becomes Badina. That is the Akina is the villain theory, or becomes a bad guy at some point. Yeah, and then we got a couple of other ones that are just like kind of whatever, like Ave Mujica opening is just kind of like a fun little one on the side there. I actually do want this one, which is a new keyword mechanic. I wouldn't mind that at all. I feel like it's nice and fresh and things so.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah, that's what it goes. I try to like the image of the bingo was kind of small, so I try to like image enhance it, but I feel like some of the words are a little bit messy as a result. But we still get to read it, so that works out enough. Anyway, yeah. So for all of you out there in the audience, so yeah, keep your eyes on the prize train these bingos, because we certainly will. We made bingo last time, but it was by the skin of the teeth, and it was by a very totally not at all spoiled villain. Totally not. All right, well, with all that said, we had our theories on phantoms, we talked about mythages a little bit, basic plot there. I think we're ready to get it going. How about you?
I'd say so. Let's do it.
Let's roll the clip.
Ooh, okay, we're off to a promising start. Is this gonna transition to a bat scene or something?
Oh, he's drowning. Oh shoot. Okay, the horror is already, I'm feeling it, bro. I'm feeling it. Verity, that is like vocabulario right there, dude.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's Dark Rezael, guys.
That's a hospital.
Oh, yes. Our most common location.
Yeah.
Why is she in the hospital, though?
Oh, is this a flashback?
Oh, and look at her with the Switch deck, bro. Holy crap. I know what she got for Christmas this year.
Yeah, damn. I may spoil that brat.
Hell yeah. I mean, she gotta do something when she's on bed all day, don't God.
I know, right?
Huh. His outfit, too. That's not usually his outfit, right? Oh, yes. New character.
Oh, hi.
Weird. I don't think I noticed it before. Her hair progressively gets lighter the further down it goes. Is she aging rapidly? Yeah. Is she like losing life force?
Well, that explains the dead mom hair.
Yeah. Not only that, she looks like a patient, so there's something going on here.
Oh wait, they also call her Kurumi. Oh god. My data life senses are going crazy right now.
Oh dear. Wow, the ambience on that is crazy. That's interesting.
Huh.
Oh, we're in a mystery. Oh, we
a love triangle?
Please no.
Yeah, no, I don't need any more romance in this fucking anime.
Yeah, I feel like the romance really distracts us from whatever is good in the show.
Yeah. What the hell was that?
Okay, so I suspected as much because of like a preview from one of our season info videos that I did a little while back, because I like to react to like the info and tidbits they give about the anime prior. Yeah, I mentioned it before. His mother is not supposed to be here. This is not real at all.
Oh right, their mom died, didn't she?
Their mom ain't around. 07. And no wonder Hikari is hospitalized then.
Huh.
I see where they inherited the rooster hair from.
Yep.
That genetic quality is quite strong, it seems.
Yep.
Oh, they got his red eyes, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of prefer when he does use his brains because he deck builds well.
Yeah.
I want more slice of life from her. That's always where she feels like at her strongest as a character.
Remember
the broccoli?
Yeah, I do. Oh no, the celery. The celery.
Celery, that's what it was.
Oh, Hikari a lot brattier here.
Isn't it just weird? She kind of like get taller legs than usual. That's weird.
Honestly, yeah, she does. What the hell? Freaking One Piece legs.
Yeah,
like if you compare, like their knees are at the same level.
Yeah, that's weird.
But she's significantly shorter than him.
God, this has to not be reality. That's anatomically incorrect for her.
Oh god, yeah.
This kind of reminds me of the Madoka Magica movie, because
that reminds me of the first opening.
Oh yeah.
Remember
excuse me. So this is a beautiful city they live in, a great town, right? You know, you got your little suburb, your river, the giant F-off death tower in the distance. Always been there, always.
Hey Griffin Gila, I thought you turned to Sephiroth Gila. What the hell are you doing over there as Vortex again?
Like I'm so glad. I'm so glad the alien empire has decided to just set up shop here and everyone is fine with this. Yeah, excuse me.
I think I completely missed that. I was distracted by Hikari's run.
Kuon is... Wait, Suwo in second place? Yo, Suwo's actually smart? Hold up a second. But he plays like one of the most brain-dead decks in the format. That's crazy, dude. He's wasting his talent. He should play Shoujo Doji or something.
Hey, can you explain why he's actually friends with Kuon?
Whoa. 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 Suwo, you look like not Suwo. That doesn't sound like Suwo either.
What happened to your voice? What happened to you?
This is so wrong.
He's popular? Actually, yeah, he actually is popular in reality too.
Holy crap. He actually sounds like a protagonist now.
I know, right?
Bro, at this point, just give him a Caterblade Mire or something, bro. He can replace Akina. Oh, classic Kuon! What the go? Let's go!
Oh, they fucking.
Oh yeah. The BL floodgate is open from this.
Being childhood friend means you have zero chance, brother.
They have the chemistry. Yep. That just tugged at the heartstrings. You're not supposed to be here. Is she like his like container or like retainer? I mean, well, I guess container could also work too. Like, is she like the warden or whatever, making sure the illusion maintains or something?
Maybe. In which case, it feels a lot like
It sort of reminds me of the Madoka Magica movie again, because like her presence is she's around when she's trying to make sure that like everyone in there is completely immersed in the illusion world. So like whenever she's nearby, she's trying to keep them there, steer away.
Oh, and he's also playing. He also plays Vanguard.
Yep.
Remember, because because Hikari wasn't sick, that means he wouldn't have had it. Of course, the girls like that too, but kind of pissed down. I kind of have an analysis here, but all right.
Yeah. I mean, they've got to sell her somehow, bro. I'm just saying. They know what works on us, man. Like, I thought that was cute as hell.
Who are those guys?
Just people, I guess.
All right, they were the bullies, weren't they?
I think you're right about that. Here's the aftermath. Oh, they're not friends in this reality. Hold up.
Doesn't seem like it, no.
Oh, that sucks. Everything's different.
Yeah.
Oh, I think his name was Kato, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. I actually kind of like that guy. Like, don't get me wrong, he wasn't much of a character, but he was cool when he was on screen.
Yeah, whereas as best friends go, he really wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I always liked it when he was like in the stands cheering and stuff. That sucks.
That is so phallic.
I blame you, alien monstrosity Xeno Tower.
That is just. I can make so many jokes right now.
I know, it's quite phallic. Let's not.
Oh, hi, fan service.
Casually. Honestly, I'm glad Nabs isn't here for that. He's all about Hikari.
Indeed. Me, I can't say blame.
Oh, so they identify it and everything. They're just chill with this.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, I mean, we've already seen like a trailer of this, and they showed a shot of her that's very incriminating, but this just really furthers it. Well, some things don't change. She still keeps that outfit.
Yeah, clearly his fashion sense has not improved whatsoever.
We need anchors.
I'm sorry. I can't. The only time I wear collarless shirts out in public is if I just do not care.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Look at this. Rule 34.
This is a meme for not waiting to happen. Ah, I found my face. Ah.
And then here's the here I found my face. Ah. Oh, she has the graying hair thing too. That's how you know they're like twins or whatever. I guess that's just genetic qualities of their like the rooster hair. Never mind.
That or they're they're like they're parallels of each other.
Maybe the blue hair's the Fanta.
Possibly, yeah.
She does not care.
I was about to say I was about to make a reference to something, but I don't want to get your video struck for yeah.
Thank you for your consideration.
No problem.
So she would be the Sayaka Miki of this little scenario they got going on then. Ooh.
Is this actually just if?
Rifistori! Rifistor will restore your mind. That's why they call it that.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, this is really cool, man.
Yeah, cool.
They actually are doing something really rad and different this time.
Yeah,
like the setup here hasn't been like this strong. Oh, he's getting back the reality, like all the memories of the actual world he comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna mess with him so bad. Oh,
this is actually just like if.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the if comparisons, though, this is good for Divines. I like this. Ooh, interesting.
Did that happen?
Well, okay, I mean that makes sense. She was alongside so basically Kurumi and Kanami were like hanging out with Hikari when she was in the hospital, right? They watched like one of the previous deluxes together. So that actually is fair play, I think.
What about like did the red-haired girl actually show up between those two?
I would imagine that is the actual reality, because what I'm guessing is that she forgot about he forgot about her until this moment, and then that memory basically readjusted itself to the proper memory. Yep, he's remembering now. Oh, I like this. I can F with this, man. That's cool. The real, or the verity, as they say it, the thesaurus. Oh, damn, bro. That would traumatize me, the frick. Sheesh.
What does that mean?
That's really cryptic. Also, look at their expression differences here. Like this really says a lot about like their relative personality. You know, he's fine like leaving things as they are, right? But she obviously is a bit more shooken by this, so she's gonna object.
I mean, that makes sense.
Internally.
That makes sense.
That's their personality, right? Shoot, funnily enough, that's not too different from me and my sister. Shoot.
Hear that?
Yeah, my younger sister was always more of the rebellious sort. Yep.
See,
there's
I wish we saw this sooner, because this would have actually maybe endeared me more to his over-optimistic attitude, because he's like, you know what? That makes sense now. And,
this comes together, man.
Someone get this kid some therapy, because holy hell.
Yeah, this all comes together. We had a theory ever since season 1 and 2. Especially, I think it really popped ever since the Masanori introduction, where Akina has an obsessive need, right? To look after Hikari, cure the illness, be there for everyone, right? Like, he's too good to be true because he needs to be, right?
He is selfless to an extreme fault.
Right, yeah, he lacks a sense of self, right?
Yeah.
Which you know, ideologically is why like Divine's Deluxe is supposed to be cool, because he's finally like fighting for himself and trying to figure out who he is. It falls flat, but you know, now we're going back to something cool. What I wanted to mention though is that a bit of a psychological thing here, right? So there is a chart which talks about the family dynamics, right, in the household. And one of the most prominent and stronghold family dynamics that we see within like typical family units is the eldest child, particularly the son, is called the hero. So this means that they tend to be overextending themselves in order to make sure that the fractured home is kept together. You know, they'll do more chores, they'll be sure to look after everyone. But because of that, they tend to like lose sense of self, because they predicate their life and their purpose to keeping the family together and making it like feel stable. So this ends up causing like extreme cases of anxiety and nervousness and like a compulsion to help to a fault, right? And I think he got really caught up in that here from the divorce.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so I'm gonna recommend we rewind just a little bit, because I'm worried some people are gonna get annoyed by how much we've paused by now.
Rewind a little bit. Yeah, here, let's rewind a little bit. Let's try not to
we enjoy the full moment this way.
Yeah.
Oh, this music is hitting.
Oh yeah. Oh, the soundtrack hitting, dude.
Yeah.
Looking at that bit of it, he's kind of taking it from his father a little bit.
Hug him. Hug him.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Hugging them both is good. Otherwise, she'd probably feel singled out.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, that would be so bad for her psyche after her mom just left. Okay, wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I'll admit I was a little worried coming into this episode that it'd be like, okay, how are they going to disappoint me this time? Like, nope, okay, we're coming out swinging, good.
That's always been like the standard era of Vanguard seasons. Like strong suit is their setup is fantastic. Their pilots are some of the best. Aim for the peak. Were you like this now before now?
Yeah, kind of feels like it. I was also about to say, you realize you're making the show for a bunch of nerds who don't go outside very much, right?
I mean, if anything, that's good, because we gotta get them to touch grass and stairs, right?
Yeah, truly.
Oh, speaking of, what's up now? Ah, the Mythic Spider's cool.
Everybody.
They must have been woken up.
So, ここは幻によって塗り替えられてしまった現実だ。幻によって塗り替えられた。ああ、この世界は幻想カードが生み出した幻の世界なんだ。
Mirazh card. Hey, it's not a red moon. I was lied to.
Oh, not yet, anyway. The trial of the moon. Ah, Dio! Oh no, Dio! Let's go. I'm waiting for this.
Voiced by Dio. How fitting it. They really get this guy for everything.
They want this to succeed, clearly. They brought in the heavy ballistic VAs.
Yeah.
The tower's rising now, I bet.
Yep. No, it's it.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Having a boner. Oh no!
We've achieved wood.
Oh god, it's morning wood!
The way you're like, oh god! Oh gee, Rick!
Thanks!
Listen to Kazaki. He's speaking. Yeah. Weakness is a crime. Get up, Kagetsu. Your red moon, sir.
Okay, there it is. Yay! I'm not lied to anymore.
It was only for a second.
God damn it!
But the mythicists hold the catalyst to their memories.
Huh.
Honestly, life was really good. That's so sad.
Yeah. You know, I gotta say, this method of, like, alternate reality was much better than the Stargate one.
I like it, yeah. By the way, good on you for knowing English, Vaser, or I guess Japanese for them, but still, like, he actually knows their language.
この幻の世界は赤き月、隔月の魔力によって生まれたものだ。そしてその力を宿し、幻世界の核となっているのが
All I can think of is part 1 Dio because of the moon.
隔月の魔力によって世界を書き換える力すら持ったカードだ。幻想カードが街も人々の記憶も人格さえも作り変えてしまった。ここでは幻こそが真実。それがこの幻世界なのだ。
This voice actor has a way of just throwing you right into whatever the fuck he's saying. Even though you know it's him every fucking time.
Yeah, like, I don't even want to speak right now.
He's like Saudi Hayami, where it's like, you know it's them whenever they talk. But goddammit, the voice actor is so good, he still draw you in as the character that they're playing.
Saudi Hayami is my favorite female VA of all time. She will always be the best.
I do not blame you.
Oh wow. Oh wow, okay.
Damn.
Well, he can't escape the Dark Souls boss room, I guess. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Rise of Darkrai shit right there.
私も最初は1ミリも理解できなくて完全におっちょだったよ。
I mean, your Vanguard is Vargo.
運命対戦、宿
not
命
really
決
built
戦
for comprehension.
いろいろありましたけど、今回は現実離れしすぎです。
Oh, Scarlet's gonna come for my throat in the comment section for that one.
受け入れるしかない。
ベイズルーグはこの災いを予見して地球での協力者として俺を
Nice suit!
それから幻魔獣のカードを ベイズルーグが選んだファイターに渡していたんだ。
Okay.
Hey,
Clearly,
that also
Rika the
means
clown was not
Vazruga-
chosen.
Yeah. Hey, on the bright side, that also means Vazruga has very good taste because he chose Mikoto.
Yes, sir. Yes, he did.
He goes big now.
I mean, he needed second place,
Yeah,
just in case something happened.
Yeah, you know.
この幻の世界で元の記憶と人格を保てているのは幻魔獣の力のおかげだ。
アキナ君、君が最後に目覚めた幻魔獣ファイターだ。
Where's Michiru?
まったく遅い
Yeah,
って
where is he?
遅いって。この世界が幻になってからどれくらい経ったんですか？1ヶ月くらいかな。
Damn.
そんなに？
いやー、大変だったな。アキナのいない間大変だったな。
What's up with those facial expressions?
I don't
They're
know.
clowning him for some reason.
Are they flirting?
Maybe the triangle isn't the triangle you anticipated.
言ってなかったっけ？
Oh god, it's gonna be a
昔
square.
光のお見舞いに行ってた頃、病院でよく会ってたんです。
Oh my god, it's a dodecahedron!
Oh no!
双子の姉のお見舞いに
It's
来
a
てて、
nonagon!
それでいつの間にか仲良くなって。花月さんもカナミと知り合いなんですか？知り合いっていうか、いとこ。いとこ？
ついでにヴァンガードの先生。
先生？
カナミちゃん、まさかの妹です？
Mikoto is such a third wheel in all this. She's like, I don't know. I don't have a connection here.
やめて、普通にカナミでいいから。
Oh wow. Super senior.
アキナ君はクルミと。
I know I was just poking fun at now, but god, she is
最初にク
precious.
ルミと出会ったんです。
They always save the best animations for her, man. It's unfair.
Yeah, they really
ク
do.
ルミとの
goddamn.
約束忘れてた。
Oh, I wouldn't talk to her if I were you, dude.
It would be unwise.
Oh geez, she's in her Ice Queen uniform.
My.
Sorry, I learned the truth. Leave me alone. The end.
クルミ。
She had to pout.
何しに来たの？
Stranger danger.
目覚めたぞ。
Stranger danger.
They've
Never mind.
awoken
Okay.
our enemies.
この幻世界を生み出している幻想カードはあの塔の頂上にある。その幻想カードを手に入れればこの世界を元に戻せ
That's
るん
the
ですか？
idea.
そうだ。
Okay.
だが、ミラージュタワーは特殊な結界で守られている。ファントムファイターによって守られし強力な結界だ。
ファントムファイター。
That's the entrance to the. Is it like the entrance to the Minai estate? Kind of looks like that, right?
Yeah, right. Like the palace they had going on. I thought the same exact thing when I first saw the frame. You know what's trippy about this is that like nice symbol by the way, but
Yeah, it's cool.
I look at this. I'm thinking of like the Rokuin family and like the six
Yeah.
figures from that, but I'm guessing that's not what it is.
was about
Do
to-
these?
I was about to say, are they silhouettes of? Are they actual proper silhouettes? But like, no, none of these are
They're
Megami,
not.
so
Right,
No,
and
they're
none of
not.
them are Masanori either. They all have hair, which is
yeah,
unfortunate.
for real.
者たちだ。
I mean, if it makes me get more Phantom fighters, you know what? I'm
ファ
down.
ントムファイ
Bet.
ターは
Show me more.
Phantom Rika
すでに
for
戦いは
Michiru
始まっている。
fight.
その
Rika
戦
can't
いの
even
名は
beat him unless it's actual fiction.
Yeah, right. Ah, the hell.
Oh. Oh, that's perfectly
Oh,
fine.
God.
Oh yeah. Oh, hi! Hey, man.
その
What's
戦いの名は
happening?
幻魔聖戦。
I'll pour you some tea, bro. Tell me all about the
全ての
Parallactic
幻魔獣
Clash.
が目覚めたようだな。
Yeah.
運のいいことだ。
Again, where's Michiru?
ならば
Yeah,
改めて宣
dude.
戦布告といこう。
War.
一体
I'm the
我が名は
plushie.
ガブエリウス。この幻世界を治める者。
ガブエリウス。
Great voice.
幻を広げ、
Yep.
私はこの世界を作り変える。そのために幻魔獣には消えてもらう。幻を暴き、真実をあらわにする力を持つ。
Well, he's very direct.
Oh,
Come on, Vaysrude,
yeah.
fight back. Your VA is superior to his
ガ
VA.
ブエリウス
Yeah.
はもうどこにもいない。
Huh?
私は世界の過ちを正し、
Wait.
理想の世界へと導
So he's
く
actually referring to this world Gabulius. Well, I mean, we did see the plushie drown,
あい
right?
つが
Yeah, I
幻想カード
guess.
を持ってる。この世界の支配者だ。
Mm.
この1ヶ月、俺たちはファントムファイターと戦ってきた。幻と誠のカードファイト。
ファントムファイターが勝てば幻魔獣の力は消える。
逆に幻魔獣ファイターが勝てばファントムユニットの力は
So, okay, it's similar to Divines, except that I think demons might actually disappear.
扉
Yeah,
は開
seems
く。
like it.
So it's like a mix of the Fated Clash and Overdress Season 2.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Ooh, yes, my favorite.
I
love the VAs just talking to each other. It's like, yes, this is Divines for me.
Yep.
Damn, the music is going hard again. My god.
Waiting for nothingness. When Void come back?
That yeah, this is going to be a good season.
Oh yeah.
Be funny if Michiru walked up suddenly being like, "You forgot me."
He's like, what I missed.
It's like, sorry, I just got done farming my aura. It'll take me 2 fights to job. Wait, Suo? Yo, what's happening, dude?
Wait, did we actually predict a Blindmire Phantom?
Well, the Bishojo Suo has come up.
Oh boy.
Yo! Oh, shoot! Counter Blindmire! Oh, shoot!
Wait, would they cover the nation mark though?
Hold on, I gotta see him brandish that again. Let's look at this card in more detail. Yep, you got the nation right there.
Better. Yeah,
it's better, dude. Oh, I know a Canada when I see it, dude.
Wait, does he have a...
Dude, oh my god. That is... Ooh. I like the D. Was it?
That's the most Phantom of the Phantom fighters we've seen so far, at least.
This is a... Is this a Blankmeyer who has sort of like adopted Rezael's role? Or like, why does this Blankmeyer?
I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea, bro. I just have no... I mean, this could be your Dark Rezael right here. Because remember, Blankmeyer technically born from Rezael's sorrow. So.
From his despair. But is this actually light? Because when you think about it, the despair of the Dark is just Blankmeyer, right? So this is like something else entirely. You know what he kind of reminds me of? His pose reminds me of that like crappy Azure Flame promo boss that we got from V-Series. He's got a very similar pose and look to it there. I do like the details down here on this bit, right? Where the symbol is behind the text box and like all the icon information, and you can see this little text right here that's like kind of red, almost like reverse, and I think that's Phantom. So that's like those are the characters for Phantoms in quotation. So that's red too. So they're doing a bit of a reverse thing here.
Wow, they're not even giving us an ending song. That's how you know they had everything staked on this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm here for it.
Dude. Villains doing villain things. Let's go.
Go figure. The girl named Kurumi is an antagonist in the
right
season,
and of course she's got a good twin named Kanami, because why not? That's cool. Oh, no more Cook Million, I guess. This is the new dynamic duo.
Yeah.
That is a serious matter. You do it.
Truly.
Called it. Same brain cell. The guardian of introducing cards. I mean, we get a whole season with you voicing cards. Awesome.
Yeah.
These are the only people who could replace Gablais as VA.
Yeah, truly. I don't know what it is about him voicing Base Trigger, but it's fucking adorable.
Yeah.
Oh my, oh wait,
holy
my.
crap, look at that. Zero of Salvation.
Ooh. That is a hell of a title.
That is a great title. And it's also interesting too because they're doing a repeat here. This is basically the episode, so I don't mind so much going back on it, right?
Yeah.
But they're doing this little repeat here. Let me see if I can catch it. Right here. So okay, so they are rehashing the Fated Clash procedures here.
Yeah.
The phone is telling them who their opponent's going to be. So this is basically a Fated Clash. We're back to that. I don't know how I feel about that specifically, but the setup is so different. It's almost like it's open worlds, but then like this is the main quest. But then they're probably gonna have side quest fights as they go along too. So I don't like that. Oh shit.
You know, you saying that makes me so mad that they didn't make something like this for Dear Days 2. It's just like, y'all have great ideas for video games using Vanguard. Why don't you use them? You freaking have it right here.
That would have been so cool. Can you imagine like a G game where like the strike gate actually happened and you have to like fight through that and bring it back? That would have been such a cool one.
So even better because of how many Phantom Fighters there supposedly are. Like, but it seems to be implied that they have 6 main ones, but they actually have a lot more than just the main 6 by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it sounds like until the myth is just fully awakened, the contest didn't begin. So in the meantime, they were just kind of like, I guess, doing practice runs against other Phantom Fighters. Maybe they fought Phantom Rika.
Yeah, I mean, bro, actually, you just made me think of like it's a freaking D&D survival campaign with Vanguard as you're one of 6 Mythish fighters.
Oh yeah, and then your Mythish will actually die. Like
if you lose, you either become a Phantom Fighter. You become a Phantom Fighter then. So you have to fight against your 6 players from original. Actually, that's kind of a baller idea for a D&D campaign.
I dig that too. That feels like you're cooking, bro. This was a good episode. I'm blown away by this episode. Holy crap!
I was so prepared to be disappointed. Like I don't want to be disappointed. Like if there's one thing I need to make clear to anyone who like gets annoyed by my complaining about standard, I don't like complaining about standard. Yeah. I want to like it. It just doesn't really give me much to go off of.
Right, like you're no Squidward by nature. You're just kind of pushed to it at this point.
Yeah, this episode though, some good shit. That's some good shit.
It's cooking. Finally, something different, something fresh. It's exactly what I wanted from this. Been talking about it ever since they started showing the premise. I was relishing in the opportunity for this to feel different, man.
Yeah. Like, not only that, it's just, like, the pacing was just so good this episode. They managed to put so much content. And, like, yeah, we only got to see the opening, but, like, holy hell, the pacing in this episode was fantastic. They gave us everything felt really good. Like, admittedly, yeah, we're pausing quite a bit on the way there, but by the time we hit the 10-minute mark, I felt like we should have watched the entire episode by then. Like, that's how different the pacing is in this episode compared to, like, the last entire season.
Oh yeah, dude. And if that wasn't enough, it felt like everything was like sort of naturally flowing into each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like not only was it paced well, but it felt very prudent the way they were formulating this entire episode. Because with these kind of plots, right, they can tend to be really jarring because they're kind of like shifting you between like what's real and fake or whatever, and so it can be a little hard to keep up. But this was fairly straightforward, all things considered, right? So it was kind of nice that way.
Oh yeah, it was. This was a fantastic introduction. Please, God, let them ride this momentum and keep it this way for the entire way there.
Hold this, please.
Because what my only concern is, because the Fated Clash would also start off similarly really strong. It ended on a bit of a low note, partially because like overall the writing wise it was fine. It's just more like because of the way the card reveals worked, we got spoiled so hard that I'm just like,
oh yeah, the Liael,
the
Liael spoiler was really bad. I still think they ended it well though with the sumo bit, right?
Overall, like that's why I said writing wise they did fine. It was, but really it's just like because of the way card reveals were working, they kind of killed the mood. I'm just like, okay, yeah, there it is. Instead of what could have been what the hell, he guarded with her moment. I'm just like, oh yeah, well yeah, of course he did, because we already know.
Thankfully, despite the Michiru Mythish like being spoiled to us ahead of time, we are going to be able to like get the Phantoms going without any of those spoilers. So that's good, right? That's super good. Like I blame by our Phantom. Like when we're done recording this and after like I'm done like editing it, I'm gonna go down to like my Discord channel, look at anime spoilers. And it's just going to be a wildfire. Everyone is going to be chatterboxing about that and only that. That was a reveal. I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong. There are two wolves in me, right? We have a tiny puppy cub wolf that says, but they already gave him a retrain in set 8. This is too like soon in order to give it another one. Then I have the massive dire wolf that says, this is so cool as a killer, you didn't let me play it right now.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, right. I don't think you need to guess which wolf is winning that particular conflict in my head.
One thing I really love and appreciate about this premise is that something I've learned has been one of Vanguard's biggest strengths is like really embracing the creativity, like allowing the community to embrace some creativity. Because I want to believe that like Limit Break got off the ground so hard because when they revealed reverse units. Like, imagine like your favorite unit got turned into a reverse unit, and then in Wildress you had the Mascus units, and now we have the Phantom units. So like, and because Blindmire just got revealed and he has a sick ass art, everyone's gonna be jumping on that. Oh, what happened if Dragil gets a Phantom, or Youthberg gets a Phantom, or Rezael, or Saria, whatever name comes off the top of your head. Like all these units. Buff Saga. Imagine Buff Saga got a Phantom as well.
Oh shoot! Look, I'm just gonna quote the Doctor Strange meme. I love every version of you. I would love I love her in every universe, dude. And you make a really good point about that, because it's sort of funny how it all really ties back to the beginning, where, and I mean like the beginning of Vanguard, where the fundamental concept is like imagine it, right? And exactly. That's always been one of the strengths of the community, I think, is we're very imaginative when it comes to like these effects and trying to get out there. And, we've always been sort of like, I guess, kind of pushed down by how conventional everything has been, like for a long time, it felt like, So this could be a really strong creative outlet for us. And I mean, it's probably one of the main reasons why the custom card community scene has been as strong as it is, right? Because that's our strength as a community,
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would argue like how allowing this sort of creativity is what births and allows card game communities to just flourish. Because like hell, just look at Yu-Gi-Oh! I guarantee you a good number of people who like not just the competitive, like for the casual scene, good number of these people who did this are people coming up with like their crazy, like kids just coming up with these crazy ass like custom fusions for Blue Eyes or Red Eyes or Dark Magician or whatever. It's like they just go wild with all these crazy ideas. Not most of it's not good, but the fact is it gets the topic buzzing.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I already know that the next time custom card review season comes around, we're gonna get so many Phantoms. We're gonna get.
I almost completely forgot. Also, Fatal One to Destined Ones also became a hot topic for like creativity as well when they first got released.
Yeah, Divine Skills was basically the theme of the previous one, right? Like every once in a while, like it felt like whenever I was doing custom card review season, there was going to be something that was really big as like a mechanic or whatever, and that was going to be the bit, right? A few, I think it was like 2 or 3 seasons ago, back when we were Wildress era, it was Mass. Then it became Divine Skill Bearers, Fated or Destined Ones or whatever. And now it's going to be Mythicious and also Phantom units. So it's kind of interesting how that sort of like progresses. You can almost kind of get like a little bit of a historical progression on like what was like hot and in topic during like the time period where those review seasons comes up. So it's kind of cool that way. I guess one thing also to mention about this, now that like we are starting to get like the Phantoms rolling out, I am very curious about if there is going to be a big mechanical element to them, right? Because they're already harkening back to a couple of conventions that we saw from somewhat special mechanic bearing units, right? So the red text, a lot like reverse, maybe, because it harkens back to the self-lock that they did, right? So that was a unique mechanic from that. And then obviously they have the icon, the symbol on them, which is not unlike the Fated One, Destined One symbols, and so that implies potential divine skill is in the works here. What do you think about that?
I honestly have no idea what new mechanic they could introduce, because I mean, I'm just like, it's more, I wouldn't know what to predict, because let's just say the recent card design hasn't exactly been conducive to a lot of creativity. So I'm just like, if they can somehow blow my mind with a brand new mechanic that actually is like really cool, I'm all for it. It's like just shoot me, like gladly.
G-Guardians.
It's like, but yeah, it's like, it's like would it surprise me if they just did Divine Skills again? No. Would it be extremely lame? Yes. But it's like, I guess, like, depending on how they do it, I wouldn't be too disappointed. Part of the reason why the Destined Ones didn't fare that well was because aside from, like, say, Odium, most of the Destined Divine Skills were pretty lame, where it's just like, this could have just been a normal effect and would have been fine. Like, for example, like Levidras' Divine Skill was just, why wasn't this just a normal effect? To give him 10k and a crit pressure, just like, why not?
Get a crit in 2 drives. I'm like, that is the most generic divine skills, like the Obaria of divine skills.
Yeah, basically. Oh god. And then like El Calibra was fine, but it was also just like, considering like Mahar did that every turn, and then also Akshay, well, not Akshay, Buff Sagara could also technically do that like every turn as long as she had PTV equipped.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not doing much. And it's like also like the minus 10k like Lieal's cute, but it's like, oh hey, they hit over trigger. Okay, it literally did nothing. Okay, good job. You wasted
right. Yeah, divine skills didn't feel divine, right? So if they did do it this time, I agree. Odium it's all about execution. This could be a redemption for divine skills. Odium was good. Odium had a great moment and everything. I feel like the gameplay of Odium ended up becoming very one note, unfortunately. But at least for that one, it felt like it was one of those divine skills where your entire deck is based on that divine skill, the same way Blankmire was. So those divine skills are always going to feel the coolest, but they're also going to be probably the most linear because your entire deck is based on that one skill proc, right? That's all you do for the most part. So it was sort of inevitable versus things like Alden and Rezael, where their specialties was always being very fluid in like when you use it. So that kind of felt like a very different thing there. So I mean, give us more Rezael like divine skills, I feel, right? You know, not because of bias, but also because I think that is objectively the most interesting player expressive.
Oh, absolutely. So, I mean, it's like I love a funny thing observation like in like card design pattern I always loved is that like you could always tell which divine skill they thought of first, and then they feel oh we got to think of other skills.
Zorka was so last minute. I bet
Zorka was like extremely last minute. You could tell Rezael was the first one that came up with it. Where it's like oh what do we do for the rest of these?
Dude, yeah, like Varga also felt like it was cooking, but it just sort of like wasn't supported adequately.
It was, but it's also at the same time it's literally just another restand, bro. It's just like come on, like compared to Rezael, which was so was like a lot more interesting, or even Blankmire. Like Blankmire was it's a kind of brain dead one, but at the same time it's like it at least fits with the theme and it's actually pretty damn cool. Has a little build up at least, so it's something. And then what were the other ones? Chris Rain. That could have just been her normal skill. I don't know why they made that a divine skill. That could have just been
because your cost is a powerful effect. That's the reason why.
Oh, I guess so. I guess so.
Weird. Yeah, like it felt like such a weird cost. There's like cost. Return all your rear guards to your hand. This is not a cost. This is not a. It's like this one time where I was reading this one custom card. It said cost countercharge 1. Excuse me.
Oh god.
And that was intentional too. That wasn't like them saying counterblast 1 and they accidentally said countercharge. No, that was intentional. They intended that. I was like, okay, we have a failure on arrival here, but So okay, I guess kind of steering around because we should probably wrap it up at this point. We've been blabbering on. I mean, that's what a good episode will do to a person, right? Looking at the bingo here is sort of like a post episode look. New vase or mythish. I mean, none has popped up technically, but obviously, like, because that's it. This is going to be a few fights. So mythish in this case is not like all the mythish fighters. It's specifically a mythish 4. Kagetsu, which based on the opening that we saw there at the end, which I'm gonna leave a clip of that in the Discord down below. So if you guys want to see a clip of us reacting to the ending, then you can go ahead and check it out there. I can't show it on YouTube here because copyright. But yeah, like in that one, they actually show. They show only 3, so that's nice. New Rezael, not confirmed yet. Could be a thing. We saw in that ending though, Gabwilius. I'm not sure if it's a Vanguard, but
he's a big deal at least. So that's that. We'll keep that one like somewhat highlighted as like it's not confirmed yet, but basically is.
right. Akina bait hasn't happened yet. They'll probably get their Phantom Rika. No
Gab's Spider-Man meme seems to imply that it's definitely not going to happen, which also makes me worry about Erica because Erica literally is only alive because Gab is in her. So
right, really that one's tough. Ryuga uses DE is not confirmed, but I actually did see a DE like unit that was new. In the opening, so this is fairly
seems to
likely.
Imply that's Ryuga's.
Right, because like where else would it go, right? New Varga hasn't been there. Abi Michika, no. Going to Cray, no. Second core, no. I wish we're gonna see there. Nope. Megami, nope. Sybil, nope. Alternate fight format, no, it doesn't seem like a new keyword or mechanic. This could actually come up next week.
That's what we're waiting on that one.
Yeah, that one might be. Phantom Masa is chill. Haven't met him yet. Megami does the laugh. Haven't met her yet. Vase best boy. This actually might get clicked off just because of the outro bit. Like there could be an alternative. That was really good. So you know what? Yeah, this might be our first one. Destined 1 Phantom. We got a Fated 1 Phantom. Ah, crap. I might consider the check off on that because it only wasn't a Destined 1 Phantom. Like it sort of like extends to the Divine Skill Bearers.
So you meant that to be a Fated / Destined 1 Phantom.
I feel like that was the implication. So I'll look over this one, but I feel like wording aside, this might get crossed off. Kagetsu jobs, I hope not. Gaddies is all Phantoms. I hope so. Akina becomes baddie.
That would
now.
be interesting.
Who knows? So 1, maybe 2 cross offs so far, not counting 3, obviously. So slow start, but we'll get there, right?
I mean, it is literally only episode 1. We haven't seen a single fight yet.
Yeah, if we got a bunch of these, I feel like episode 1
we were lucky to get one.
We were lucky to get one, and of course it was probably one that was just destined to be, pun intended.
Yep.
Alrighty, well, that's going to be it for episode 1 here. If you guys did like this reaction, then definitely spread the word that the reactions are back and at them again. We're going to be doing these reactions every Friday, relative to the West Coast. It would be Saturday for the East Coast. Not East Coast, Eastern side of the world. So definitely spread the word that these reactions coming out every week, probably within a couple hours after the episode is done airing, give or take. Thanks to my new work schedule, I'm able to get on these basically right after they're done, like, premiering. So that means we should be able to shoot it out that same night, pretty early into the night as well. So that is really hype here. So yeah, definitely spread the word on that. And if you're looking forward to more of these, then like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Every little bit helps support us so that we can keep making more content like this. And if you're especially looking forward to my future video releases, definitely smash that notification bell so that it'll alert you the next time that I upload. And with all that said, take care, God bless, and see you in the next one.
Peace.